Hi, welcome to this evening's class. So tonight we're working on the connection from Fair Ladies to Ward of Left. It's tricky connection, but it's fab. And withdraw and push. And the next one after that is crossing hands. So it's kind of crazy. I think it's the first time ever that I've taught a whole short form in a year. So this pandemic has some interesting side effects. So let's get started. And we'll start as always with, for the moment, with a full short form. So let's just bring ourselves here. Welcome to the class. And just feel that nice alignment. Take a moment to just tune in to presence of the whole body. All the feelings and emotions, thoughts. And just relax. And we'll do a nice soft short form. Feeling the space all around. Feeling ourselves here and just sink into the right. And we step up nice shoulder width. Relax into the left and softly let the arms float down and float up. And back down. We'll turn on the heel of the right. And step forward and left into ward off left. Ward off right. Roll back. Press. Yield. Sink forward, push. We bring the right foot round on the heel. Step out with the left, look at the palm and turn it over as the right foot comes round. Sink into the left and pick up the right for lifting hands. Shoulder stroke. White crane spreads wings. Turn left and sink this right hand down the center line. Step out with the left. Play guitar. Brush left knee and push. And sit back. Relax into the back foot as we turn left. Sink into the left and pick up the right. Bring it down on the heel and sink into the right. Turn left to release the back foot and step forward to the left and punch with the right. And then we turn left, withdraw into the right foot. Turn the hands over and sink forward to push. And then we turn on the heel of the left, opening the arms out and then relax, soften into the left foot. And we step out with the right for crossing hands. So then stay in the left foot and the left hand sinks to the dantian and back up. We step back with the right for embrace tiger and return to the mountain and up into roll back. Press, yield, and sink forward to push. And now bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand, turn the waist, send out the hook. Step to the corner with the left, look at the palm and turn it over as the right foot comes round on the heel. Sink back into the right, turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left and step forward to the corner with the right and turn the waist. The two hands sink down. We turn right, pick up the left foot, punch under elbow. Turn right and open up. And back to the center. And step back on the ball of the left. Bring the right foot round. Push into the left. Turn left and open up. And back to the center. Step back on the ball of the right. Bring the left foot round. Push into that right foot. Then turn right and open up. Step back with the left. Relax into your left as the right foot comes round. And then sink into the left as the right hand pushes. And then we turn left again and make the ball. Bring it into the front foot. Sit back into the left and look over the shoulder. Step around with the right for diagonal flying. Sink into the right as the left foot steps up. Turn the waist to the left, adjusting the right foot on parallel. Then sink into the left. Step in. Sink into the right. Step out. Sink into the left. Step in. Sink into the right. Step out. Sink in the left and draw the right hand up the hook up the centre line. Step forward with the right. Turn on the ball of the left for single whip. And then we adjust the left palm back up. Pull into the right and sink down for squatting single whip. Turn out the left foot. Press into the left and pick up the right for one golden rooster. Step back on the ball of the right and pick up the left for the second golden rooster. Turn right. Step back on the ball of the left, cross hands, fan out, and a toe kick with the right. Turn to the left. Step back on the ball of the right, cross hands, fan out, and a toe kick with the left. Turn back to the centre, fold the left hand over. Step out with the left for brush past the left knee. Sink forward to push. Left, peeling up the back foot. Right, peeling up the front foot and down on the ball of the foot for needles at sea bottom. Sink into the right as the hands come up over the top. Step out with the left, iron fan. Turn on the heel of the left. Sink the right fist to the dantian. Step out with the right and turn the body to chop. Roll back and split. Make a fist with the right and pick up the right foot and bring it down looking to the corner. Sink into the right as the fist comes to the hip. Turn left. Step out with the left and sink forward to punch. Sit back into the right as we turn on the heel of the left to the corner. Sink into the left as we fan out. Sweep the right foot round and kick with heel. And then turn back to the centre, folding the right hand over. Step out onto the heel, brush right knee. Sink forward to push. Sit back into the left, turning on the heel of the right. Sink into the right and step forward and left with the left for brush left knee and punch down. Sit back into the right as we turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left and step forward with the right. Ward off right. Roll back. Step back right. Press and push. And then we bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand, turn the waist, send out the hook, turning on the ball of the left, step out with the left, look at the palm, turn it over as the right foot comes round, and then we sink back into the right, turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left as the right palm comes to the hip and the right foot turns round, step to the corner with the left, roll up and push. Sink into the right, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Back into the left as the left hand comes to the dantian and the right hand makes ward off. Step around with the right, roll up and push. Sink in the left. Step with the right and bring the right hand to the hip. Left hand makes ward off. Roll up with the left and push with the right. And sit back into the right, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Sink back into the left as the right hand makes ward off. Step around with the right, roll the right hand up on the left hand pushes. And then we sit back into the left foot, bringing the right foot round on the heel. Press the left hand to the dantian. Turn on the ball of the left as the left palm turns over. Step forward and left into ward off left. The right hand sinks down. Turn on the ball of the right. Step forward and right into ward off right and roll back. Press. Yield and push. Now we have a little turn right and we bring the right foot round on the heel for single whip. And then extend the left hand forward as the right foot turns back out, squatting single whip into stepping up to 7 stars. Turn left as the fists open. Step back on the ball of the right, sweep across with the left and slap with the right. And take the left foot out to the side. Spin around, sink in the left, sweep lotus with the right and bring the right foot on and the heel, make 2 fists. Turn the waist to the left and right. Hammer down into the left palm. Split to the front. Turn back. Pick up the right foot and bring it down on the heel. Sink into the right, bringing the fist to the hip. Turn left. Step forward and left and sink forward a punch. Turn to the left, bringing the left hand under the right elbow. Withdraw into the right foot. Turn the hands over and sink forward. And then turn on the heel of the left, opening the hands out. Sink into the left as the hands cross at the heart and we step out with the right. Staying in the left foot, we turn the right foot out and sink into the right. Heels together. And we straighten up. And just stand for a moment, just feeling, listening with all the senses. Just notice how it feels to stand still, listening to the sensations in the body, to the thoughts in the mind, maybe to that feeling of energy flowing in your body, tingling, subtle sensations. So it's nice to just slow down and notice those. When we finish the form, there's a feeling, subtle sensations in the body of that flow of energy. And it's just nice to just take that little moment to notice. So for tonight's lesson, I'm going to start by doing the Fair Lady sequence, and then we'll do that connection. Even though I have my back to you for it, I'll do it at a different angle so we can work on that. It's a subtle little move, so let's do it. So we go from the beginning of the fair, the single whip into Fair Lady. So sinking into the left foot. And just feel, it is amazing to be here at this stage of the form. So happy that people could learn this online. It's amazing. So sink into your right foot, relax your face, soften the shoulders, and feel again this central line down the body, this axis from the center of the head to the center, heart center, to the dantian, and a beam coming down through the body. So then we're going to pivot on the heel of the left and sink back into it as the right palm comes to the hip and the left hand makes a ward off and the right foot turns round. So we step onto the heel of the left, look into the corner, roll the left hand up and the right hand pushes. And then we sink back into the right foot, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Right hand under the left elbow. Sink softly into the left as you make a ward off with the right and the left hand comes to the hip. Feel where your left ankle is, look around to the corner and step onto the heel of the right. Roll the right hand up and the left hand pushes. Sink into the left. Step forward with the right. Sink into the right and step on the heel of the left to the corner. Roll the left hand up and the right hand pushes. And then we sink back into the right, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left, ward off with the right. Step around with the right and roll the right hand up and the left hand pushes. So this is where we start. So the right foot's looking to the corner and the two hands are in your usual Fair Lady position. So as you're transferring the weight into the left foot, let's just do this a few times. As you're transferring the weight, let the palms, instead of being palms out, the palms look at the ground, one above the other. So they're looking at the wall. So now they're going to look at the ground, softly let them look at the ground, and you sink back into your right foot. And as you're doing that, sink back into the left, and as you're doing that, you pick up the heel of the right and turn your waist. So now you're looking to the corner. So let's do that a few times. So we start from this feeling of a double ward off to the corner. So the first thing you're going to do, so the palms are facing the wall. So as you transfer your weight back, let the palms, so you're turning the wrists So your arms are just turning. So it's very subtle. So the palms now are looking at the ground. Relax the shoulders. Now keep them where they are as you bring and just you're just pivoting on the heel. So your body is turning to the corner and your right hand is still at shoulder height and the left hand here is in front of your heart. Great. So now weights in the left foot. So as you transfer your weight into your right foot, you're going to sink that left, keep the right hand where it is, sink the left hand to the dantian and start to turn on the ball of the left. And as you do that, the left palm turns over. So I'm going to do that facing this way for people who are new, although probably everybody has probably done this already. But anyway, repetition and enjoy the process. It's what this practice is all about, is the doing. So we've got a lovely ward off shape here. So the first thing we're going to do is transfer the weight. We're in the right foot. As you transfer into the left foot, left the palms look at the ground. Lovely. And then start turning on the heel of that right foot, just bringing your body. So the arms are doing nothing except moving with the body. So now we're in the left foot. So what we're going to do next is transfer the weight back into the right foot. And as you're doing that, let your left hand press, keep the right hand where it is, and let the left hand press down the center line, like it's bringing energy down. It's going down the center line of your body until it reaches the dantian. Now you're in your back foot and you're going to turn on the ball of the left foot and let the left palm turn over. So now we have a ball between the hands. How awesome is that? So let's do that a few times. So your right foot is looking, we'll say, to a corner, and you've just done your fair lady with the right palm facing out, the left palm facing out. So they are facing, like, imagine that they're pressing on a wall here, elbows down. So the first thing is, as you transfer your weight back, let the palms just get the feeling. So you're pivoting on the elbows. So it's a beautiful little subtle turn of the hands. They're kind of almost over each other. And we've come into the back foot. And now we're going to turn the body, bring it around on the heel of the right to the corner. So now you're in your left foot. So now nice and slowly bring your weight back into the right. And as you're bringing it back, let that left hand press down to the dantian. If you brought your weight back into the right, the left hand could come up. So this movement of shifting the weight brings the left hand down. You can bring it back up. It's nice to do it just to feel. You might feel that subtle pressing something down here. I can feel this energy between the palms as I press down. And when you get right completely into your right foot, you're just going to turn on the ball of the left. And as you're turning, make a ball between the left hand and the right. And then to finish that posture, bring the left foot in by your ankle and step forward and left into ward off left. So the posture finishes in ward off left, but there's a big journey in there. So now let's do that a few times from here, and then we'll put it into the whole Fair Lady sequence, which is, I think one of my, well, you know me, I love them all. I'm teaching this, I think this is my favorite, but anyway. So we're in the right foot. So we're going to transfer the weight into the left foot, letting the palms come to look at the ground, and bring the right foot round on the heel to the corner. Your weight's in your left foot, and now feel as you transfer the weight into the right foot, the left hand presses down to the dantian. Right hand stays where it is. And then we turn on the ball of the left, letting the left palm turn in. So now you have a ball between the palms of the hands. Feel where the right ankle is. Step out onto the heel of the left, and as you sink into it, the left hand comes to the heart and the right hand sinks down to the side of the body. And in this time, you don't need to bring the right foot round because it's already round. You might like to adjust it a little bit, but it's really 99% there. So let's do this. It's a lovely, subtle connection here. I'm going too close. I was thinking I need to get my feet into the shot. Okay, so the right foot's looking to the corner, the left foot's looking straight ahead, and we're in our reverse ward off. So as weight's on the right, feel your weight going down that right leg. Nice straight line up the spine, tummy tucked under. So as we transfer the weight into the left, let the palms turn to look at the ground, almost over each other. And now transfer the weight into the left, bringing the right foot round on the heel, and you turn your body to the left. And then we're going to sink back into that right foot, pressing the left palm. So the palm's still looking straight down at the ground as we sink into the right foot, and then turn on the ball of the left, letting the left palm turn under. So the palm just turns under as we turn on the ball of the left. Feel where the right ankle is and step out onto the heel of the left, ward off left. And to finish it, the right hand sinks down to the side of the body. Sorry, I'm kind of so focused on the beginning that I didn't call out the end. So let's do that. So we'll do 3 more here. So we're in the right foot. So this time I'm going to go quietly and see how that feels. Okay. Okay, and I call it out this time. So we're in the right. So as we turn to the left, the palms look at the ground and the right foot comes round on the heel. And then we press the left hand to the dantian as we sink back down the right foot, turning on the ball of the left. We turn the left palm over. Step out onto the heel of the left, and as the weight comes in, the left hand floats up to the heart and the right hand sinks down to the side of the body, ward off left. So at the end, just adjust your hips so they're looking parallel to that front foot. I'm kind of tuned into the camera behind me, so I didn't turn fully once or twice. So let's go reach. So we're in that right foot, reverse ward off. Transfer into the left, letting the palms become parallel. They're looking at the ground. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Sink back into the right foot as the left hand presses to the dantian. Turn on the ball of the left, turning the left palm over. Step forward and left, ward off left. Okay, so let's do that let's do the whole Fair Ladies round there a few times. It is a big posture, so find that nice alignment in the body. So I'll call it out the first time and then we'll go quietly. So we'll do a good few, loud, quiet. So weight on the left. So we're sinking into the right, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Sinking back into the left, letting the right hand sink to the hip and the left hand make a ward off and the right foot turns. Step onto the heel of the left to the corner, roll the left hand up and the right hand under. So now sit back into your right foot, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Feel your knees coming close together, weight on the right. Sink back into the left as your left hand comes onto the hip and the right hand makes a ward off. Feel where the left ankle is. Look around and step onto the heel of the right to the corner. Roll the right hand up, push with the left. Sink into the left. Step straight forward with the right. Sink into the right as the right palm comes to the hip. Step to the corner with the left and roll the left hand up and the right hand pushes. So we sit back into the right, bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left as the left hand comes to the hip and the right hand makes a ward off. Step round onto the heel of the right, roll the right hand up, push with the left. Now, let the palms look at the ground as we transfer into the left foot. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Weight on the left. Now press the left hand to the dantian as we come back into the right. Turn on the ball of the left, letting the left palm turn so the palms are looking at each other. We have a ball between the palms. We step forward and left into ward off left and sink the right hand down to the side, bringing the hips around, aligned with that front foot as much as we can. Okay, so this time let's do that quietly. So in the weight on the left, tuck the chin, tuck the tummy, feel that nice beam of light and axis down the center of your body. Okay. Okay, great. So let's do it. I'll call it out again this time. So we're in the left, shoulders relaxed, face soft, tummy tucked under. Each time we remember to do this, tuck the tummy, tuck the chin, and feel. Imagine this beam of energy coming up that center line of your body. So we're pivoting on that as we turn right. Bring the left foot under the heel. Sink into the left. Turn the right foot round and then step onto the heel of the right. Roll the left hand up. Sink into it as the right hand pushes. Sit back into the right and now pivot around again on the heel of the left, feeling that nice alignment up the body. Feel the knees pulling together here, lower back open. Sink into that left foot. We're turning on the ball of the right, bringing the right foot in by the ankle. Look to the corner, roll the right hand up and push with the left. Then sit back into the left. Pick up your right foot and sink your right palm to your hip. Step onto the heel of the left, roll the left hand up. Push with the right. Sink back into the right, bring the left foot on the heel. Sink into the left as the left hand comes to the hip. Step around onto the heel of the right, roll the right hand up, the left hand pushes. So now tonight, let the palms look at the ground as you bring your right foot round on the heel. Press the left hand down to the dantian, palm down, and then turn the palm up as we turn on the ball of the left. Step left and forward with the left. Sink into the left and let your right hand sink down. Okay, so we'll do it quietly again. So we're in the left. So we're going to carry on. Love that sequence. So let's go from there now. I'll call it out and we'll go all the way to our next posture, which is withdraw and push awesome. So we're here in single whip. So we're going to turn on the heel of the left, sink into it. Right hand comes to the hip, left hand makes ward off as the right foot turns. Step to the corner, softly roll the left hand up. Right hand comes under. Turning on the heel of the left, look at your right palm. And then sink the palm to the hip as we sink into the left foot, making ward off with the right. Look to the corner, step onto the heel. Roll the right hand up and the left hand pushes. Sit back into the left, pick up the right. Step onto the heel. Step to the corner with the left, roll the left hand up and the right hand pushes. And then sink into the right, bring the left foot on the heel. Sink into the left. Step around with the right, roll up and push. And now sit back into the left, bringing the right foot on the heel. Press the left palm down to the dantian. Turn on the ball of the left. Step forward and left, forward off left. And step forward and right, forward off right. I'm just going to adjust here now for space. And then we sink back into the left for roll back. Press. Yield. Sink forward, push. And now little turn right, and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook. Step out with the left, look at the palm, turn it over as the right foot comes round. Extend your left palm forward as the right foot turns out. Pull into the right foot. Sink down, turn out the left to make a fist with the left hand. Step forward with the right and cross the fist. Turn left. Step back on the ball of the right, sweep with the left and slap. And take the left foot out to the side, and we spin round, sink in the left, sweep with the right and bring it down on the heel. Make 2 fists. Turn left and right, hammer down into the left palm and split. And then turn back, pick up your right foot, sink into it, sinking the fist to the hip. Turn left, step forward with the left and punch. So this is where we got to the last day. So we're going to stay in the left foot and keep that left leg. Don't let that left leg, I'm going to do it facing this way actually for beginning. So there can be a tendency for the foot to go like this with the arm, but you want to keep this anchored. This side of the body stays where it is, and we turn to the left and the right fist opens. So you feel that twist in your body when you don't allow, like you don't want to go this way. We want this whole leg to be just anchored down. So we turn to the left then, and your right fist opens. So you're looking at the palm and your left hand has come under the right elbow. So we're weights on the left foot. So now as we pull the hands apart, so feel your hands slide along as we turn to the right, and the 2 hands come into a double ward off, just this far apart. So we're now on the right foot. Now as we're turning back to the center, turning the waist allows the hands to turn over, and then we sink forward. So it's a lovely posture, but it's got a bit, so let's do that a few times. So you want to feel your weight going down that left leg, or you've just done the punch with the right. So we keep the left side of the body looking straight ahead as we turn left and the right fist opens. The left hand comes above the right elbow. So now you're using this line along from your thumb to your wrist on that right elbow, and feel that pull. Your right hand pulls to the right as your left hand opens up and we come into the right foot. So relax the shoulders. You've got a lovely ward off shape here with the 2 hands. So now as we're turning back to the front, it's going to feel, we want it to feel like we're coming over this ball of energy to here. And then we sink forward to push. So let's doing it facing this way now. It's like there's a lot in that posture as well. It's a little bit subtle but beautiful. So weights on the left, and we've just done the punch with the right. So we're going to keep that left feel. Now bring your mind down here into that left leg so you can feel that not budging as you turn left. It really makes you work your waist. So turn left and open the right fist. So you're looking in the palm again. Now pull the hands apart as you come to the right. Double ward off in front of your heart. As you're turning back to the center, that ward off floats up over the top of a sphere or the ball, and then we sink forward to push. Beautiful. So we're in the left foot. So we're going to keep that left leg looking straight ahead as we turn left and open the fist. And then we turn right, sliding the hands apart, coming into the back foot, double ward off. Turning, now you're in that back foot and you're going to come from the heel to the toe around that back foot as the hands come over the top, and then sink straight forward. Beautiful. So let's do that again. So we're in the left foot. So we're going to turn to the left and the fist opens. Left hand comes under the right elbow. So we're going to pull the hands apart into a double ward off as we're in the right foot. And then you're going to come around from the heel to the toe of the right foot as these hands come over the top. And then it's like the elbows squeeze together then to give out the energy. So let's do 3 more. So we're weights in our left foot. So we turn to the left, keeping your left leg looking straight ahead. Right palm opens. Transfer into the right foot as you pull the hands apart, double ward off. Now from the heel to the toe of the right foot, turns you back to the centre and the palms turn over. And then squeeze the elbows in, push forward. So let's do that again. So we're in the left foot. So we're going to turn the waist to the left, keeping your left leg looking straight ahead, palm opens. Pull into the right foot, double ward off. Come around, little quarter of an eight from the heel to the toe of that right foot, brings the hands over the top, and then squeeze the elbows in to the front foot. So one last one. So we punch. So we turn left hand under the right elbow. Pull the hands apart as we come into the right foot. Over the top heel to the toe of the right foot. Squeeze the elbows as we come forward. So now to finish, let's do from that Fair Lady sequence right to the end of the form. Awesome. Look at where we have come. So we'll start from single whip. So the weight's on the left. You've got this lovely alignment, all aligned. Think of what this has done for us in a year of aligning the body every day, tuning in. Sure, every cell of your body is appreciating your commitment. I'm appreciating your commitment, my commitment, our commitment. So we're in the left. So we're going to turn on the heel of the left. Sink back into it. Step to the corner, roll up and push. Bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink back into the left, ward off with the right. Step around to the corner, roll up and push. Sink into the left. Step forward with the right. Step to the corner with the left, roll up and push. And then bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink into it. Step around with the right, roll up and push. And then transfer into the left foot, bringing the right foot round on the heel. Press your left hand to your dantian. Turn on the ball of the left. Ward off left. Ward off right. And roll back. Press. Yield. And push. Round for single whip. And then we extend the left hand forward, palm up. Sink down into the right. Turn out the left for stepping up to 7 stars. Cross the fists. Step back with the right. Sweep with the left and slap with the right. Take the left foot out to the side. Spin around. Sink into the left. Sweep lotus with the right and bring the right foot down on the heel and make 2 fists. Turn left and right. Hammer down into that back foot and split. And then turn back and pick up the right foot. Bring it down on the heel, sink the fists to the hip. Turn left to release. Step forward to the left and sink into it as the right hand punches. And now tonight, turn left, withdraw into the right foot. Round from the heel to the toes, we turn the hands over and sink forward, push. And I'll stay in the left foot and then transfer into the right as we open the hands out. Sink back into the left as the hands cross and the right foot comes back parallel. Staying in the left, we turn the right foot out. Sinking into the right, we bring the left foot back in. And then we straighten up to complete form. And again, let's just stand for a moment. Feel. Listen. Acknowledge your body. This awesome vehicle that we have to experience this world. Fabulous. So let's just sit for a little while and just let it's lovely. I love this time to sit and allow the body to absorb all those nutrients that practice releases into the blood. So feel the feet on the ground, tuck the chin. So let's get that nice alignment again here now as we're sitting. So imagine and feel into the center of your head. And for this center of the head now, we want to go in from the ears and back. So find that, imagine a point in there in the middle of your head. And just imagine breathing into that a few times. Like the breath comes in through the nostrils, straight into that point in the middle of the head. And out from there. Releases back out. Okay, and then imagine connecting from that point in the middle of the head down into the center, the heart center. Imagine that line going from the center of the head down into the heart center, that along that axis. Feel into the heart center. And then let's imagine we're breathing in there. Into the heart and out from the heart. And breathing into the heart and out from the heart. Let yourself relax into that feeling of breathing into your heart and out from the heart. Beautiful. And now bring the attention right down from there, right down into the dantian. Imagine that point that's below the heart center in one line from the center of the head to the heart center and down into the dantian. And let's imagine we're breathing in there. Feel it, imagine it. Into the dantian center and out. And in. And out. And in. And out. So now get a sense of that, those three being in a nice connection up and down your body. And now let's feel the presence of the whole body. All the sensations, all the emotions, the thoughts. And just for now, just allow them all to be here without trying to fix or change anything. We're just curious. How does the body feel? How are the thoughts? We often feel the thoughts are in the head. How are the feelings, like the emotions in the heart? And how is the intuition, the sensing in the gut, the dantian? And just relax into allowing all of those to be here. Now let's bring our attention down into our feet. And let's have a feeling that our feet are just melting down into the ground. And get a sense of being inside your feet. Notice that sense of presence or awareness inside in your feet. Allowing the feet to relax and soften. And now let's bring our attention into our ankles and feel yourself inside in your ankles. We bring all our attention down into the ankles. And now let's bring our attention into the calves and the shins and feel it in both legs. Just listening, allowing, present in both legs, lower legs. And now let's feel ourselves in our knees, feeling right into both knees. Feeling your presence, your awareness, consciousness in both knees. And now let's feel them in our thighs. Feel yourself present in the thighs. Now let's bring that sense of awareness into the hips. And feel that presence in both hips simultaneously. Balancing. Like your mind is balanced on both hips. Relaxing, softening, letting go right down into your hips. And then let's feel the presence of the whole torso, all around the pelvic area, all around the solar plexus, the whole center of the torso, up into the heart center. Just feel yourself in that whole torso, listening, present to the sensations, allowing everything to be as it is. Now let's feel ourselves in the shoulders. Feel into both shoulder joints. And then from the shoulder joints down along the arms, into the elbows, softening, relaxing, allowing the shoulders to relax and soften down, the arms to relax and soften down. Feeling yourself in your elbows, in the lower arms, relaxing into the wrists and the hands, all the way down to the fingertips. And just feel all around the hands and the palms, the fingers and the thumbs. Just being present in the hands, noticing how they feel, acknowledging the hands. Feel like you're inside. And now let's bring our attention back up from the hands, through the arms, the shoulders. Feel yourself in your neck. All around the neck, feel into the larynx, that center of speech. Just feel into it. And then feel into the whole head, into the face, into the forehead, and just allow yourself to feel across your forehead from the inside. Feel the temples from the inside. And then allow your attention to come down into the eyes. Allow the eyes to soften, almost melt into your face. Feel into the ears, the insides of the ears, the inside of the mouth. Feel into your tongue, cheeks, jaw, lips. Feel into the brain. Now feel like you're present in your whole body, from the top of the head to the soles of the feet. Feel all the space inside in your body. And now when you're ready, just allow your eyes to open. Seeing the space all around. Feeling the space all around. The space on the outside. Space inside your body. Noticing what it feels like to be present to the space inside and the space outside. Let's just sit quietly just for a minute, just relaxing, softening. Letting go. Allowing yourself to breathe into the space. And imagine the space breathing through you. Like you can breathe the whole space in the room. Like your awareness fills the whole room, just like we filled our own body. Just allow your awareness to spread out and feel the whole room. Feel all the objects, all the space. Allow yourself to relax into that expansion. Okay, so we tune ourselves back out to the space, to back into our life. And thanks so much for your company. So lovely to share this time with you, and have a fabulous evening. Take it easy and enjoy this relaxation. Let's just decide to stay nice and relaxed for the rest of the evening. And just allow yourself to feel into that whole relaxation. As you fall asleep tonight, you can just reawaken the relaxation by feeling the whole body, connecting to those points, and just letting that peace and calm just wash over your whole body. Lots of love, and bye for now.